Hello everyone, I hope you're well. It's your girl Simranjeet Mann here. Now I'm going to start off today's video with some good news and some bad news. The good news is you will not be seeing my face in this video. Wait, was that good news or bad news? Who knows? Good news or bad news for however you take that really. And the other piece of news is instead you'll be hearing my wondrous voice again. Take that as either good news or bad news for yourselves. Anyway, I am rambling, and in this video it's essentially Christmas come early because what I've done for you lovely lot is I've created a free Notion planner that you can use as an aspiring solicitor to help you keep organized for this current cycle and cycles to come for the training contract and vacation scheme process. And this idea came to me, I think, in the last 1 second of my last video. Here's a clip. Maybe I'll make a video about that actually, about my Notion planner for aspiring solicitors. Hold that thought, I think I'll do that. So let's actually start off with creating this planner. The first thing I wanted to create was an application tracker. So you can do this via Kanban boards. Kanban boards are a really cool way of using, I guess, a traffic light system. So you categorize things in terms of not started, or you're currently researching a firm, or you've sent the application, so you can just track your progress for what's happening for different firms. And then I thought what I would do next is I would create a news feed, news feed, so you can see me going through all the different commercial awareness pages that I usually go and check here and there as well. I then created a table for upcoming deadlines, which I thought might be really useful as well. I went on Law Careers Net for finding out all of those things, and then I thought let me make it a bit more aesthetic, and I added some aesthetic photos that I actually didn't like, so I ended up downloading some more and then resizing it. I love how aesthetic Notion can look, so I really cared a lot about this. In fact, that image, the relax you'll be okay, I actually didn't end up liking that, so hint, that does get changed later on. I also included a little feedback section in there as well, and this is a section where, say if you've received any feedback across the process, you can note that down in there so you don't forget it, and you can also maybe note down, for example, the firm that you got it from, etc. Another thing I did was then create a remember section. So this remember section is something that you can do to remind yourself of things that you should remember before you submit an application. And yes, this sounds very ironic, but I did spell grammar wrong in spelling and grammar, and I did later correct that. I was in a rush, lads and ladies and everyone, so yeah, please ignore that. Then actually hit a bit of a rut with my Notion planner, and I decided to leave it for the evening and resume again the next day because I was so unsure about how to arrange everything, and I just thought I'd take a bit of a break from it and then resume the next day. Let's just say this whole video was me just freestyling it. So I created another separate links section, and that was specifically for researching firms. So I found all the different links and pages that I used to use when I was in the process. So your Law Careers Net, Chambers Student, Lex 100. I also cheekily included my free researching firms template in there as well for you to use if you ever need. So this was me just trying to, I guess, resize everything, and I was thinking, why is this only in 2 columns? I'm sure I can make this Notion page wider. So I ended up asking my best friend, and I was like, how do I even do this? Well, how do I make the Notion page wider? And she showed me how it was literally just a simple tick of a button. Yeah, and then my Notion page got so much wider and I had so much space, and I was like, oh my god, I need to resize all of this all over again. So the next thing that I'm doing here is just some extra random bits that I've done to try and make the page more aesthetic, but also provide my own notes and pointers to help you when using this guide as well. So anywhere where you see a call out section, so what I've eventually changed this to is a yellow section with a pin emoji at the front. Those are my notes that I'm giving towards you, and you can then, obviously delete that if you don't need those pointers. And yeah, they can really help you out in terms of navigating your way through the Notion planner as well. I then randomly thought that I'd add a calendar, but then I thought, nah, allow it. It looked quite butters there, so I ended up deleting it. Lols. Right, now remember when I said when I wasn't happy with that relax you'll be okay image, I ended up changing it to another one. It's a good day to have a good day. I mean, every day is a good day to have a good day, so I was quite happy with that. And I thought I would add some more images as well, just to make it a bit more spicy. I love sunflowers. I don't know why I added a sunflower to this Notion planner, by the way. I love sunflowers. They're my favourite flower. So I thought, you know what? Why not? Why not add a sunflower to this Notion planner? You know what I'm saying? But then I suddenly went through the realisation that a sunflower wouldn't be that relevant. So I ended up taking that out and replacing it with another a standard quote that you can get. You attract what you're ready for. It's true though. It is true though. I feel that's quite relevant to the process. So yeah, we ended up ditching the sunflowers. And yeah, then you can see I've added some extra bits, some extra pointers for you all. And then the final bit that I've added to this Notion planner is useful like sub pages. So these are where you can make your own notes about, say, the Watson-Glaser test, interview tips, etc. So this is the home page, and then you've got separate sub pages and sub notes within it as well. So hopefully this really helps you out. I've created a bit of an example of how you can use the Watson-Glaser subpage here as well, with some links that could really help you out with the Watson-Glaser test, because that's something I'm asked quite often. And yeah, that is my Notion planner. I mean, this whole voiceover has been a bit of a... I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't understand anything I just said right now, because it was a massive ramble. But thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you find this planner useful. Feel free to amend it however you wish. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you all in the next one.